fighting.
Damn faithless Imperials.
Pleasant weather for a war, no?
I can almost taste it.
For the Emperor!
Yes? Did you want
Want to have your clip featured in the Skyrim clip of the week? Simply record the clip on your Xbox and then send it to me via message. My gamertag is iRyeni, that's IRYENI, and you can message it to me over Xbox and I'll be able to view it. I look forward to seeing the clips that you guys send me. Now moving on to the video. Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan, and welcome back to another episode of Modded Monday. We're on week number 129 now, guys. I've picked out 5 new mods for you guys to check out and perhaps add them to your load order if you find them interesting. So let's just jump straight into it. Now, just like last week, I also started off our number 5 spot with a combination of 2 separate mods. We have the Dishonored armor beta along with the Blood Operative armor. Now, these are both separate armor mods, but the Dishonored armor beta is what we're going to be starting with. Now, this mod comes with Corvo's armor set, which is the Imperial Assassin set, which is male only. Then it also comes with another Dishonored outfit for Emily, who is the Empress Assassin set, which is also female only. Now the sets are the jacket, the gloves, the boots, and the masks, and that's for each of the outfits, so you'll have to craft them separately, except for the gloves. Those are shared among the 2 armor sets. They can be crafted mostly at the tanning rack, but Corvo's mask needs the forge. No special perks are also required to craft them, and they have defense similar to dragon scale armor. You can also find a set of each in the chest at Castle Dower in Solitude in the map room. Now the other armor set, like I said, is the Blood Operative armor, and this is a light armor mod for both male and female characters based on Magic the Gathering's Blood Operative. They specialize in sneak and one-handed for most of their assignments in Ravnica and Tamriel alike, but are skilled in destruction magic. Now this armor set requires the Elven smithing perk, so you can craft it in the Elven armor section at any forge, and it can be upgraded at a workbench just the same as Elven armor itself. I've played a lot of Dishonored, and just seeing the armor set ported over to Skyrim just makes it look incredibly badass. The only thing you'll need then is a simple teleport spell and you'll be good to go. Then moving on to the Blood Operative armor, I also really like what this mod looks like, especially the fact that your face is completely covered up in a brand new and unique way. Just makes for a very mysterious looking character and also makes him very badass looking as well. So that's definitely why these armor sets come in at our number 5 spot, so I'd strongly recommend downloading the Dishonored armor beta along with the Blood Operative armor. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have Whiterun, the City of Trees. This is another overhaul of the Whiterun city itself, and the mod page reads that this mod was inspired by Paradise City on Nexus, which places trees inside of Whiterun. However, I've used various resources to create my own tree-based overhaul for Whiterun, and is completely different to that mod. It was only mentioned as a source of inspiration. I have hand-placed trees all around the city of Whiterun, and a couple of flowers here and there, but not many. The buildings are completely overhauled too, so inside and out have new textures from other mods like Coat of Paint Whiterun. The Goaterglean has also been overhauled. Now this mod should be compatible with any texture replacer mods, but probably not compatible with any mods that edit Whiterun hold. So now I'm going to be giving you guys a brief tour of everything that this mod has to offer, so let's begin. So as you can see, the city of Whiterun has been completely changed, and I really love what the buildings look like now. I really like the new coat of paint that all the buildings have, and especially the way that the interiors are also edited. I just think that this mod goes above and beyond whenever it comes to overhauling Whiterun, and that's definitely why it comes in at our number 4 spot, so I'd strongly recommend downloading Whiterun, the City of Trees. Coming in at our number 3 spot, we have Aequinoctium, Weathers and Seasons. Now the mod page reads that this is a soft fantasy/realistic hybrid weather overhaul, featuring seasonal weathers, shorter days during winter, and interior rain sounds. Aequinoctium strongly emphasizes the visuals with each season, along with having their own looks and feels, making the experience fresh with every season. The features of this mod include a full rework of weathers, there's seasonal weathers, and each season has its own weathers with their own looks and feels, darker nights, randomized chances so no 2 winters will be the same, shorter days during the winter, interior rain and thunder sounds, additional thunder sounds, improved character lighting, and a book that contains styles, tone mapping, and seasons, allowing you to customize your experience as detailed as you like. The styles include the default, the rustic, the reduced bloom, vibrant, faded, warm, cold, and old age. And then you have tone mapping, which is customizable as well. There's the default, enhanced, low contrast, and then you can edit the interiors, whether they be on or off. And even the seasons themselves are customizable. Now I really like this customization option because being able to change the seasons themselves from dynamic, variety, spring, summer, autumn, and winter allows you to have the default option, which is the dynamic version, which just gives you the seasonal weathers. Moving on to variety, it disables the seasonal weathers and instead just plays all the weathers in one big loop. And then you have spring, which only plays spring weathers, and summer, autumn, winter, which just play those separate seasons. So you can completely customize what your weathers will look like in the game and what season you're in. Now it's also important to note that each season has a specific set of weathers and each look differently to create a certain mood that matches the season. For spring, you have the most balance in terms of colors, and it looks the most natural, and weathers have balanced chances. When it comes to summer, summer is hot, and the warmer sunlight reflects that. The rainstorms start occurring until the first month of autumn, but how often they occur is based on randomized chances. And then we have autumn, which during autumn you'll experience more dread looks, meaning everything will look more depressing, and it will also overcast and rain much more often. Snow is also a possibility. And then moving on to winter, winter is coming, or so they would say. The weathers look more livelier than autumn, but colder. And then you have snow that starts falling down and days getting shorter. When it comes to compatibility, this mod is not compatible with other weather mods or other mods that make nights darker. It's also not compatible with mods that add new sounds, such as Sounds of Skyrim or the audio overhaul. Now, if you're looking for your weathers to be more immersive in your playthrough and actually have meaning and go through these seasons in a complete order, then this is definitely the mod that you'd like to try out, and that's why it comes in at our number 3 spot, so I'd recommend downloading Aequinoctium Weathers and Seasons. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have a huge mod called the Book Covers of Skyrim, the original version. Now the mod page reads that the Book Covers of Skyrim mod is a high quality retexture of all the readable books, journals, and notes in Skyrim Special Edition. It gives each book and journal its own unique cover and adds many additional double-sided player styles to the notes, to help distinguish skill books from other books. They also have a star added on the spine of the book. Spell tomes are included in the mod with optimized meshes and a replacement texture for each school. All spells of a given school share the same texture. The treasure maps have all been hand-drawn, and the rubbing of the Dragonstone is included too. Now this is the original colored texture version for the Book Covers of Skyrim mod, and it's intended for those who want a more vibrant and fresh feel to the objects in the game. If you prefer books to have a slightly faded appearance, then you may want to try the desaturated version of the mod, making them look a little bit more faded and worn. There's also no scripts with this mod, so you can install it or uninstall it mid-game, and it won't affect your saves in any way. I think this mod is great because of just how many books have been placed in the game and how hard Bethesda worked to actually write all these books, and no one ever seems to touch them. They don't really look that good, and I don't really ever read them. I don't know if any of you guys do, but I myself never really sit down to read any of the books, but that may change now because the books actually look more enticing to read, and I may actually want to dive into a book that has a really cool looking cover, and it'll add more of a collectible experience as well. I'll also download the Scholar's Library mod and try to collect all the books in the game so that we can just have a huge library now. So I think Book Covers of Skyrim is great for people who have a lot of space left in their load order and just want to have a more immersive book reading experience when it comes to the Skyrim books, and that's definitely why it comes in at our number 2 spot, so I strongly recommend downloading the Book Covers of Skyrim mod. Coming in at our number 1 spot, we have VolForge. Now the mod page reads that from the creator of the Volgant estate comes a brand new house mod called VolForge. VolForge is a one-of-a-kind house mod, and it is one of the first with a no-load door house on consoles. What is a no-load door, you may ask? It's a house that doesn't require a loading screen whenever you go inside. A player can simply walk in as he or she pleases, and allows players to see the amazing mountain views from inside the home. And the house also contains all the smithing stations, alchemy, enchanting, and staff creation stations stations, display cases, racks, and mannequins. It includes cloud storage and highly detailed decorations and clutter, and amazing views of the Reach. Now, how to actually get the house is a visible map marker for an easy fast travel location that is placed southeast of Markarth and south of Skyhaven. Whenever you fast travel, you will spawn at the house and approach a tower in front of you and go up an elevator to unlock the main house marker. So now I'm going to be giving you guys a full tour of the entire house, so let's begin. So in my opinion, this has got to be one of the greatest house mods that I've covered in a long time, simply because of the no load door. I really love being able to walk up to my house and just open the door and go inside and see all the features without having to wait through a loading screen, which also allows you to go through and actually see all the mountain ranges and the great scenery and view that you have of all of the Reach. So that's definitely why this mod comes in at a #1 spot, so I'd strongly recommend downloading the VolForge mod. So that's pretty much it for this week's episode of the top 5 Skyrim mods of the week. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, I'd appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out a lot. And if you have any suggestions for mods you'd like me to cover in future top 5 mod episodes, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or you can follow me on Twitter. I'll be sure to leave my Twitter in the description, and you guys can follow me on there and leave me suggestions to there as well. Special shout out to my Patreon supporter. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will talk to you guys later.